Hey everyone, this is Shawn Powell. I just wanted to take a second. I did some posts a long time ago, and to me, every once in a while, when I find a post, it's not always my own. I may a lot of times I'm looking on Google and I'm looking for things, and I'll stumble across another post that really just strikes me. And I can honestly tell you that this one right here is probably out of all the posts I've done, I would say probably hits closer to home for a lot of people. And obviously it's Muhammad Ali, and it's like it isn't the mountains ahead to climb that wear you down. It's the pebble in your shoe. In my opinion, what that actually means, or how I perceive it when it comes into online business, or to be honest, just about any kind of goal that anybody's really going after. Your family and your friends, y'all, just to let you know, they are going to try to help you in any way they can, right? I mean, that's what family does. Which is set right here. I got my done playing around my laptop later. Okay. The problem is when they're trying to help you, they want to tell you things that they are aware of, or they understand, or they know how to do. I mean, it's like if your family and friends has bought a house, and you're trying to buy a house, and they're going to tell you what to do. They're going to try to do whatever you can to help you. Hey, if you put this much money down, you don't have to put this much on insurance, and there's all sorts of little tricks and things you can do that there's someone that you can help out with. When it comes to something that you're interested in, like online business, and you see it, they don't necessarily see it or understand it. So they're trying to save you or help you because you're trying to take a path that they don't know, to be honest. And their intentions can be good. The thing is, they don't know what you know. You understand what I'm saying? And I think a lot of y'all, if you go ahead and get in your mind right now at the get-go, right from the very beginning, that your business is going to be made by strangers in the online business world. I mean, to be honest, that's what's going to fuel and probably get most of the people eventually out of a job. Now, I'm not saying not to tell your family and friends. I'm saying don't expect them to jump aboard. Don't expect them to be 100% behind you because you're taking a path they've never taken. You know what I'm saying? And out of love of you, they're not going to go put, they might tell you, I support you and stuff, but they're not going to be jumping up and down saying, hey, take that path, To me, something else you got to think about too now. Observe the masses and do the opposite. Now, if you really think about that, how many people are out there in the work world? You know what I'm saying? It takes somebody really strong with a lot of belief to see them walking that way and to keep a smile on your face, wave at them, and walk the other way. You're going to have to take your own path. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you, I think the online business world is you need to get around the right kind of people. How do you do that? You get around the people in the Facebook groups. And you know what? After long enough time, y'all, it doesn't feel like just friends anymore. And I've got people I'm proud of, and I've seen them taking action, and they're not even in my downline, or anything like that. It's just when you see somebody long enough in the groups, you really appreciate them taking that path with you. If they've gotten there or not, you want to be uplifting for them. So you become the family for them, or they become the family for you in a way that was needed. Tom Moore right here, he means a lot to me, that's for sure. Alberto, he means a lot to me. Absolutely, I'm proud of him for a lot of things he's done. I think he's going to definitely make it. I just think he needs to keep the hammer down and keep going. And people need, there's little things he needs that people need to see about him. I'm learning all the time. I've learned the phone is a tremendous tool lately. And I think that really helps my business right now. Michelle, she's done an excellent job. I know that she's really connected. I appreciate her. Mike Guggen, again, he's someone I connect with in a heartbeat. And these are just right here showing. I've got so many more that's not even showing. Glenn Bradshaw, we've been kind of connected for about a year now. I'm proud of him for doing his videos, starting off like he is. Pete Kajev, I've known him from 2 different businesses prior to this one. I mean, there's just good people. After a while, it's no longer somebody's just going to get in your business. Matt, is the very first person that I still got in my PLS business. He joined me about a week after I did. Of course, I'm still connected to him. Shawn connected to him. You know, I could go on and on and on to these people. Jeff Lynn, I'm proud of him, man. You know, he's really the first one I saw in Exitus Elite that I knew. And, you know, I had a couple of questions. And, you know, it was nice for him to, you know, to take the time and answer some questions with me also. You know, to me, after a little while, it's not just about people who can get in your business. It's going to be about who you can help, who is out there. It doesn't matter if they're on your team or not. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to need that help, y'all. They really do. And the reason why I say that is because the pebble in their shoes sometimes are when people are still starting off, they're learning this. They got to be stronger than that. And just understand that your family means well. It's not like they're not trying to help you. They just don't know what you know. They haven't seen it. And I don't want anybody to get discouraged by it. The number one thing that you need to do, y'all, and I've said this in video before also, it's real important. Everybody seems to have that one person that they think if they just get in, oh man, I would have it made. You know, in my opinion, y'all, if you ever have that person that's like that, I call him Uncle Jimmy. It seems like everybody's always got that uncle that's rich or somebody in the family. If they get in, man, he would just kill it, you know. If Jimmy's that sharp in the first place, y'all, let me tell you the number one thing to do, honestly, just go succeed. You don't treat him any different than anybody else. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a perfect example of this. Just give you an example, right? And I hope you don't mind me saying this. Glenn Bradshaw, y'all. He's older than I am, right? He's a sharp gentleman. He was making high six-figure income in multi-level marketing years ago. Now, we've been talking to each other for probably close to a year now, pretty close. Never did I hound anything at him. Never did I throw anything at him. I didn't pick the phone up calling him left and right or anything like that. I just kept doing what I needed to do. And to be honest, y'all, some of you, I know good and well that Glenn Bradshaw would kind of strike you as the Uncle Jimmy that some of you have. You know what I'm saying? Because he's successful. He's got a beautiful house. He's got some beautiful grandkids. If you ever watch any of his videos, you should. You need to check out his videos. Glenn Bradshaw, Exitus Elite. You'll find it up there. The guy's taking action. He's making videos. You know, I'm proud of him. But the whole point is, I didn't treat him any differently. I didn't treat him any differently than I did, you know, with anybody else. Tom Moore, Michelle, anybody else. Because to be honest, if he is that sharp, then he'll know that I just need to plant the seed, let them know if they're interested. I'll be right here, buddy. Do my job on my timeline and go put the work in. And when I succeed, Uncle Jimmy, whoever that Uncle Jimmy is for you, is going to be looking at that. And they're going to be a whole heck of a lot more impressed with that than you trying to hound somebody or anything like that. So the number one thing I can tell you, if you got family and friends, y'all, that you want to get in your business, go succeed and do very, very well without them. Okay? They're not going anywhere. They're not even aware of the online business world, to be honest. And I've said this before. You're not going to necessarily, if your Facebook account's causing a problem, go get another account, y'all. I'm sorry. Just get you a Gmail account, put it in, you're done. Start off from there. Use it just for business. Do what you're supposed to do. Post up there motivational things, educational things, and just, you know, just universal things. Not everything I post is about business always. You know, what did I just post? I'll give you a good example here. It was technically business, but it wasn't. It's my little boy. You know, I was sitting there talking about it's been a lazy day for me. Last 3 days, y'all, I needed to recuperate. I had to do some school shopping for my little boy. I bought a new laptop. Then last night, my little boy's been really sweet. He loves Minecraft. And it has always been a dream for him, always been a dream to be able to play Minecraft on the PC. Well, my laptop isn't strong enough. My old PC is really outdated for what he needed to be doing it with. And this laptop, y'all, I looked it up, and it runs the heck. Of course, it's going to run Minecraft or anything very well. Highest settings, everything set up on it. So I went ahead and I bought Minecraft for him, and I didn't tell him. And I set it up, and I had the volume set down so he wouldn't know it. And he was sitting at the other side watching his iPad, and then I matched the volume so he could hear it. And he was like, oh my gosh, he went so excited. And he sat right here last night. And, to be honest, I could say he was in the way of my business. I could say that. But you know what? He means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason I do this business. So I gave up my laptop for a good deal of yesterday. I put out one YouTube video. So what did I do? I picked my phone up and I started calling people. I talked to 6 different people in my downline back to back to back and took in 2 phone calls from people who were interested in the business during that time. I usually get a lot of phone calls. I can tell you, most of my business right now is coming from my phone. So do keep that in consideration. Sorry, I got something in my eye here. But how much does it mean to my little boy? We can talk about right here in this thing right here. He stayed up last night. I know good and well he got back up and played on Minecraft last night, running up to the early mornings. How do I know? Because it's 2 p.m. and he's still asleep. Of course, I'm not going to let something like this happen a lot. Of course not. But, it really meant that much to him. Now, of course, more than likely, that's probably what Santa Claus is going to be bringing him is that same type of laptop. And I think he totally deserves it. He did a great job. He never got mad. He enjoyed it. He's learning how the keys worked. His fingers were rubbing the other keys and stuff. It's just at the beginning. I mean, this is just a start for him in the laptop world. Using the computer, really. Now he knows the iPad inside now. But the whole point is, I did take a pretty much another day off, to be honest. And, I made $31,000 in 13 days. I've really kind of sit back the last 3 days and just kind of got rested up and talked to people who are still watching my videos. But from here on out, I think I'm really going to start printing out some more videos, a lot more. And, I'm going to start hitting on some subjects that I know some of y'all are having issues with. It won't be just showing the plan every day inside of Exitus Elite on my YouTube videos. I did that enough at the very beginning, and I'm going to have some more of those. And some of y'all, please don't get this mixed up. You may think that I'm not putting out content or something that is of value at times. Well, to be honest, I can't just teach all the time while I'm doing YouTube videos. I got to do both. And sometimes I'll put them together in the same video. Some days I would just pretty much literally make another sales page video. Why do I do my sales page videos? Because sometimes you get a better perspective. You've been in a little bit longer. Things seem to flow a little better. My first YouTube videos, I couldn't remember Paul Stevenson's name. I had said Charles Scoville for so long, and Charles kept popping into mind. And then I wasn't sleeping a lot, so there's little things that just a little bit more time. It makes it a little bit better quality. I guess what I'm trying to say. So I think from here on out, my videos are going to start getting a whole lot better. But y'all, I was just going to let you know, just like I said a second ago, talking about your family and friends, go succeed. Just get out there, get out to the people. Don't know everything. Don't think you have to know everything to show people that you're excited. Educate yourself in that business. Businesses are made simple. Why? Because simple works. If I make something really complicated, for somebody or something, it's not going to work. It's not going to be duplicatable. So you got to think about that. So just educate yourself in it. Know your business inside and out. Be excited about it. Get out to the people when the money ain't there. Tell them what you think, how you feel about it, what that business will mean to you, and you just keep going. The ones who do that, who take action with Facebook, YouTube, solo ads, whatever it's going to be, they're going to be the ones who make it. All right, I'm going to tell you that. The ones who sit back and read every article about how to do this and that and all sorts of stuff, they're not taking action. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do it. They're also usually the same ones that say, well, I can't do a YouTube video yet. I ain't made no money. Well, I made 4 of them before I ever made the first $1. See what I'm saying? And you can go look at it. That's partially the reason why I drew up the diagram that I had for the drawing, and stuff like that. I didn't have anything to show people yet. I still went ahead and put in, 4 videos, and one of them, y'all, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's one of them now, that's ranked up there like the top 3 for Exitus Elite. There's no excuses. The only excuses are going to be the ones that you make. The people who are listening to your videos don't care about your hang-ups. Okay? It's not. Your hang-ups is what's stopping you. They could care less. If you're, like I said before, color doesn't matter. If you're fat, skinny, old, bald, blind, whatever it is, it won't matter. If you just open up and tell people what you think, it's going to come out. And that's what they need to see. People are going to relate to you. They can tell you believe in your business, and that's what they need to look at. They don't need an advertisement for your business. The business has already got those built in. What they need to do is connect with you, see that you believe in this business. Then they'll come through you to get in that. That's where the money's at. It's more than that. That's where the friendship's at. Miss Cindy, has she even been in yeah, she's been in traffic monsoon. She means a lot to me. And I can already tell you, we've only been in one business underneath each other one time. You know, it just doesn't matter. I would do anything to help Cindy. And I think that's what you're going to learn when you do this long enough. All of us are walking down that same. This is the path right here, right? And this is the path that's going to take us to freedom. It's way down here. All of us are walking on the same path. And if I see Jeff sitting here on the side of the road, what am I going to do? I'm going to help him. I don't care if he's my downline or if I'm, whatever. I don't care. That's what I'm talking about. It's taking that same path together. That's exactly what I mean. Y'all, I'm going to be putting out some more videos real soon. If anybody's not in Exitus Elite, you want to contact me, you want to talk to me, my phone number is down below. I take phone calls every day. I love to talk to people about it. The reason I'm so excited about it is because I see so many people who are not used to making $1,000 plus in an online business in a year, and they can do that. And people will jump in this. All you got to do, y'all, is believe in your business and give to people. Let them understand the value of it. Understand what I'm saying? That's really all you got to do is let them understand the value of it. Help them see the picture, the big picture of this business. Them 100% commissions in your hand immediately. And when they get that, y'all, plug them in around the right kind of people, and it's going to work. They're going to get in. It's just a matter of time. If you need anything, y'all, just let me know. Appreciate it.